Hello everybody, I have got something fun for you today. We are kicking off summer with a stay here at Disney's Pop Century Resort. I find this resort to be so much fun. It's meant to represent the decades 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and what was popular at the time, like pop culture. I'm gonna bring you along for our full stay, give you a room tour, resort tour. Hopefully we'll get some fun pool time. They have multiple pools here. This resort, it has a lot of nostalgia for me, not just because the whole thing is nostalgia, the whole theming is nostalgia for these classic decades, but this was the resort that I would like almost always come to if I was staying on property when I was coming up for weekends from Miami, because back in the day, this was one of the lowest cost resorts, and it's still a value resort, but it has gone up a little in price because of the addition of the Skyliner. We already checked in at the lobby, but we'll go back there and do some more stuff. Right when you walk in, the different decades are represented, and you can see cool decor everywhere. So let me start off with a room tour. We're on the 3rd floor of Building 8, which is the building that represents the 1990s. Key to the World card. And let me show you around. The rooms here at Pop Century have been revamped over the past few years, and they've changed a lot from back in the day with the hardwood floors. Are really modern and clean, and yeah, a lot more simple than they used to be too. But let me show you around what they've got. So we have the sort of coffee and ice shelf situation here, and I like that they have the Joffrey's, the Walt Disney World coffee with the Cuisinart, and they have this fridge with a clear door, and I kind of like that because you can see what's inside and they look more clean and modern. And at the bedsides, the more modern plugs and USB chargers. Oh, interesting, some little warnings about being safe. Of course, you have this Mickey pop art above the bed, and we were lucky enough to get a king bed. I asked for that, which thankfully they do have. So instead of a traditional bedside table, like nightstands, they have these cubbies, which is perfectly fine. Each side of the bed gets its own light, which is nice. You've got the sort of laminate, hardwood looking floors, simple furniture. Now you're safe. Oh, so this is where they put the Bible instead of in the bedside table. That's cool. Some storage. Your take-along guide to the magic. And the TV, when we walked in, said, like, it says the name of your party, which is always so fun. A table with 2 chairs. Here's our view. These are kind of inside views. And now let me show you the baño area. Sam, would you do the honors?
Oh, come on into my room.
We're actually wearing our matching shirts that we bought at the Epcot video that I did. Remember we bought these?
Just a few days ago.
Yeah, they're the summer Pixar Toy Story shirts. I love them.
I love this shirt.
We've already gotten compliments from like the cast members who are checking in.
Prepared.
Yeah, and here is nice, clean, spacious. Really can't complain. There's definitely a lot more storage space on the iron and hair dryer, extra supplies. I like that. Lots of room for your stuff. And then they have this little mini closet, and then cubbies for shoes or whatever. More cubbies in there. H2O Plus products. The toilet portion. And it's not a tub. It's a glass door, stand-up shower. And it looks like there's 2 shower heads, a detachable and a kind of waterfall kind, which I like a lot. Beloved H2O Plus products. And that's it. The room is simple. It has everything you need. It's clean. I actually prefer a hard floor to carpet or anything like that. And it's still got a little touch with the Mickey pop art on the wall. It's definitely not as like over the top Disney as it used to be, but listen, I'm not complaining. I'm staying at Pop Century at Disney World. I just like I'm looking for like little Mickeys everywhere and I don't see them. I'm like, oh, but that's okay. Let's go downstairs and just check everything out, like get some food and just explore. We're right next to the 1980s building, and not only do they have like the Rubik's Cube and decor and stuff, Pac-Man, it's kind of the coolest building, but they also play music from each decade. So they're playing some Gloria stuff on now. You see the big floppy disk? This is one of the smaller pools, but it's also a very quiet pool, which is nice. I love the Pac-Man ghosts. Totally awesome. And a big, awesome Roger Rabbit, and he's standing on a barrel of dip. Well, turpentine. It is probably one of the few places you can find Roger Rabbit still on Disney property. Oh look, and we're on a
skate.
The Walkman. So cute. And then from the 80s building, you got the 70s building, 70s Stadium, greatest rock hits. Got the mood ring up there, and it even says mood ring. Probably one of the cutest things here. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. And they look so good, right?
Yeah.
Like really clean and taken care of. The paint looks good. Arms placed very nicely. There's this very pretty and relaxing lake. Some fun facts about each decade too. Across the way you can see Art of Animation Resort. Interesting bit about Art of Animation right across the way. Apparently it was originally intended to be part of Pop Century, and it was supposed to be another set of decades, just like this is the 50s through the 90s. It was going to be some decades before this. And then it sat for a long time abandoned after 9/11 and like a tourism decline. And then when they picked it up again, they decided to make it Art of Animation. So now it's based on animated classics, and it also has larger rooms like suites. So if you have a bigger family and you're looking for larger rooms, Art of Animation might be your thing. It also tends to be a lot pricier than Pop Century, so I've never stayed there. Maybe one day we can remedy that. Going through the 70s, we got all the disco, the big heeled shoes, the big foosball court. This giant foosball court is so cool. I feel like they do not make things like this anymore, but my favorite thing here at Pop Century is the giant Mickey telephone. When I used to stay here, this was like the thing I would always come get a picture of and just stare at, and just, I don't know, I just felt like I'm at Disney World, like this is the best. It's so nostalgic. It's so massive. And if you kind of go like in the middle here of the foosball, guys, you get this perfect view. He's on this wooden base. That is cool.
I saved it.
The big wheel, iconic, so good. Everything looks like it's got fresh paint on it, really shiny, really well taken care of. Oh, I heard some thunder, Sam.
Okay, ready, Jackie?
Yeah.
Oh, left hand yellow.
That's very dirty.
I knew you weren't gonna.
Imaginary. It's starting to rain, Sam.
We better get inside.
Go. We got Surfer Goofy, the car, the yo-yo, the fire pit where they do like s'mores and a fire pit at night. But right now it's starting to rain, so we're gonna get inside. Quick, get inside the 90s. Okay, safe. Everything Pop shopping and dining open 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. This is where all the food and store is. It's looking good outside. I am certain that the rain is gonna stop. Oh yeah. Oh wow, a lot busier than when I first checked in. There's the arcade. Fast forward. Both the shop and the dining here is everything Pop shopping and dining. We're definitely gonna take a look at all the merchandise because I feel like this is one of the better resort stores here at Disney World because they just have so much. But first we're gonna get some food. They have like a sweets, coffee, bakery area. One section that has kind of burgers. I like that they have a Cuban burger and a Korean style Impossible burger and chicken sandwich and barbecue pork and all that. Of course, the pizza section. And this one looks so nice. A create your own entree with like proper dinners here with like meat and veggies and rice. When you go to check out, they have all sorts of little last minute things and things you can take back to your room. And then out here, you can get your fountain beverages. Coffee, refill your resort mugs, soda, everything. They also have a grab and go section, and look, they've got like Battleship and Light Bright and the Fisher Price recorder, how cute. And there's an assortment of things here that you can get. Like salads and fruit and juice and all sorts of stuff. Like all the resorts, they have a resort refillable mug. It's $21.99 for the length of your stay. I think we're not gonna opt for that, but it is there if you want it. Oh yeah, fresh fries. I got a jumbo slice of pepperoni pizza. We're just having lunch right now, and then we're gonna have dinner later. And Sam got some lovely chicken tenders. I just went to fill up my soda, and on the screen it said, enjoy 3 free refills until, and it gave me a time that was about like 2 hours from now. So I guess that's how they're doing it now with the regular refillable drinks. That's not the resort mug, is you get 3 refills in a span of approximately 2 hours. All right, all done eating. Let's have a quick look around the gift shop. They have all sorts of cute things. Oh, little souvenir coins, pressed pennies. And they have some of the popular Disney 100 merchandise in here too. This is all celebrating the Walt Disney Company's 100th anniversary. They actually have such a big selection here. The Disney 100 Loungefly. And then just all sorts of cute stuff. Skyliner shirt, I haven't seen this one yet. Oh, a Skyliner mug. This is like the Skyliner buckets with Stitch on it. That is ridiculously cute. They have a lot of cute general Disney merchandise, but that's like pop, like fits in with the pop theme. And some really cute stuff that I've only seen at certain stores in Disney Springs. I love this. This is so like 90s, right? A huge, totally awesome selection. And these are some of the line in the shirts that we bought recently at Epcot, and this is the Pixar summer line. It's like chillin' and grillin', Toy Story and Pixar themed, super duper summer. And there's a bunch of stuff that's really cute. I don't see the shirt I'm wearing, which is a woman's button up, but I did see it at Epcot. Oh, cute. Oh, there it is. I love this line because I just love summer. I love all the characters that are on it. This is the shirt I'm actually wearing right now. Bought it at Epcot, and they have it here too with the summer Pixar line. Bubble wands and games you can play in your room, and toys and gifts, just everything. And then over here they have some like things that you might need for practical purposes, and then some sundries, I guess, some like medicine, combs, brushes, things that you may need that you may have not packed or lost or forgotten or need unexpectedly. Yeah, this is a fun shopping experience, and they tend to have all the newest and most current lines of merchandise, which is so cool. Love this. Yay! There's also another part of the store that's like a candy shop, mugs, extra cute things, magic bands, luggage even. Have a magical day. It has gotten bright and sunny out, but the pools are still closed. They generally will keep them closed while there's lightning anywhere. But this is the Hippy Dippy pool, so this is the main pool. It's so cute, and it's got those flower fountain things. Since we have a standard room, it's one of the rooms that's a bit of a further walk from the main lobby and hub. If you want a room that's closer to that area, you'd want a preferred room, but we got a standard for a really good price, and they're doing pass holder discounts on rooms. I think I got 30% off this room, which was really, really great. And it looks like while we were walking, the pool's reopened, and we do have our own little pool next to our building, which we might do later. But I think we're gonna get into our bathing suits and try our luck at the Hippy Dippy pool. Let's get ready for pool time. Ready for pool time. There's a bit of thunder. The pools do seem open though, so let's see. And I see tons of people in swimming gear walking, rushing actually to the pool. It looks open. They just made an announcement. Wait, maybe they didn't close it? Let's see. Wait, maybe not. The like second I got here, they closed the pool. The moment I got here. I think it's just gonna be a moment. I'm gonna try to wait it out. The only good thing about it being empty and closed for a minute is that I can show you more of the pool, like these flower fountains that kind of go right into the pool. They're so fun. Pop Century sign. The pool's shaped like a flower. It's a hippy dippy pool. I think the perfect thing to do right now, since we're already in our bathing suits, we're already sweating and hot out here waiting and hoping the pool reopens, is hit up Petals Pool Bar. And thankfully I got us a table here. Everybody's kind of sitting at tables outside the pool area, hoping and waiting and hoping. And if it doesn't reopen, at least I'm gonna get some kind of a frozen drink. I got a pina colada. It's Bacardi raspberry rum blended with pina colada mix and raspberry puree. And it's got a fresh pineapple slice in there. I love that. Please don't start raining. Please don't start raining. Uh-oh.
Cheers.
Cheers. Summer storms are pretty normal here in Florida during summer. They happen nearly every day and they usually just roll on over. They're like in the afternoon, there's a little storm. It looks dramatic while it's happening. You hear thunder. It's actually very, very beautiful. So we'll just hang out here and have our drinks for a few moments and see what happens. Oh boy. But look at that little speck of blue. Oh no! This just started out of completely nowhere. Now we're trapped. We're trapped under our umbrella. No!
Good thing I got my swim shorts on.
Yeah. Well.
Tropical.
Ooh, so tropical, so summer. You know what? It's almost like we're in the pool. We kind of can't escape either because I didn't bring my umbrella. So we're just kind of under this until we're under an umbrella in the seating area until hopefully it chills and we can.
There's worse places to sit in the rain.
Honestly, a day at a Disney resort in the rain is better than a lot of things. You like pina colada and getting caught in the rain. No, no.
Living it.
There's never been a more appropriate time for Jimmy Buffett. No.
That's what I'm going to look like when it stops raining.
Honestly, same. Yes. Draw these pina coladas in the rain. I see it though. It's clearing, it's passing. This is gonna be good. I know it. I just know it. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. The music is kicking. The sun is coming out. There are people everywhere. It's actually kind of fun to be out when there's a little rain in a place like this because everybody's kind of like, it's just a fun atmosphere. They play fun music here too. All right, looks like our patience has paid off because the pool is gonna reopen in just a moment. Never mind, big cloud came back and it started raining again. Okay, well, let's move on.
Time for plan B. I guess we better figure out what plan B is.
Yeah. Ooh, better get under cover. We're taking a little stroll around and this is the Skyliner station back here. And it is obviously the Skyliner is not running. Let's go up in here and see if we can get a better look. I'm inside a yo-yo right now. Oh yeah. Well, there's the Skyliners and they're just kind of hanging out there. They don't run when there's any lightning either or weather like this. Summer weather in Florida. It's like a yo-yo. I'm inside a yo-yo. There's Hourglass Lake. There's the bridge over to the Skyliner and Art of Animation Resort. And there is the yo-yo weather.
I wonder if it's called Hourglass Lake because it's shaped like an hourglass.
I'm pretty sure that's why.
Pretty sure. I sussed it.
Pretty sure. You really sorted that out.
2 teardrops.
Yeah, you sorted it out.
Gives me flashbacks to when we saw Back to the Future, the musical.
Oh, bummer. But normally when you stay here or pretty much any Disney resort, they have like a campfire with s'mores and roasting marshmallows. And it's a really fun thing, but it looks like they're not going to do it in the rain. But just so you know, it'd be right here at Surfer Goofy. You can see this is covered up. And it's just such a cute, fun thing. So definitely look out for it any Disney resort you stay at. The pools are back open. Definitely the computer pool is the quieter pool, but we're gonna try to get some hippy dippy pool time in first. And now that the pool's reopened, it is absolutely packed, but I don't care. We're gonna have so much fun, hopefully. Time to get in. I hope it's not too cold after all that rain. Oh yeah, it's chilly, but I don't care. The flower fountains are fun. The hippy dippy pool is so fun. There's so much energy and you can tell everybody's really excited that the pool was closed for so long and it's finally reopened. Oh, that's so pretty seeing the decor here and the flower fountains you can play in. Yeah, I hear it too. And we're just gonna soak in as much pool time as we possibly can.
If I had a few minutes, I'm coming in.
Yeah, exactly. If we're only getting a little bit of pool time, man, we are gonna soak it in. It's kind of nice to be in the pool in the rain though. It's kind of like nostalgic.
Like this whole place.
Yeah, this whole place. This is the stuff that summer dreams are made of. This is the deepest part of the pool, and I can't, if I put my feet flat down, I'm like, my head's a little under the water.
You're
so,
a bit short.
But I'm a bit shorter than you,
9.
4'9", so it's about 5 feet. I'm still kind of on my tiptoes. That is nice. All the lights just turned on. They have started to set up for movie night. They've set up chairs so you can sit here and watch the movie by the pool. I mean, nothing says summer night like watching Disney movies by a pool at a resort. It's going to get darker like any minute now, so you'll be able to see the screen more, but it's there, I promise.
We're a team. No, we're not a team. We're not a team.
I saw this preview the other day when I went to go see the new Little Mermaid movie, and I'm excited for it. It looks good. Look at this beautiful sunset after a little bit of a rainy afternoon. Honestly, they produce the most glorious sunsets. There are some moments that you just want to like capture in time and like put in a seashell and wear around your neck and open it up whenever you want to remember that, and not like in an Ursula way, you know, just more in a magical moments way. And this is one of those. All right, we're gonna go get freshened up because we're starting to get hungry. We want to get dinner, you know, and just enjoy this lovely evening. So fun. What do you think of this sunset?
Red sky at night, shepherd's delight.
Yeah.
Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning.
Ooh.
That's what they used to say.
That is what they said, isn't it? An ancient proverb. There are also some little playgrounds here, and earlier it was full, but now it's empty now that the pools are back open. So I'll give you a look at it. There's little slides and little play sets and stuff. And the kids were loving it earlier when the pool was closed. Another fun thing I love about Disney resorts is people decorate their windows. And I've seen a bunch of windows all around with like lights and decor and little signs and decals and stuff. And it just adds so much fun. Just something so fun and timeless about it. The symphony of cicadas. I love that sound. You can hear Epcot Forever, and you can see how fogged up my camera is. Oh boy. I think I could see it from here, but I couldn't see it enough to kind of capture it with my camera. But you can see the top of Epcot Forever from here. And we just saw the big finale. We're taking a little bit of a stroll around, and here's another pool. And this looks like a cool one too. This is like a 1950s bowling pin pool. I hear Phantasmic. I think right there. From here on the lake, we saw a little bit of the Epcot Forever fireworks, and we have this beautiful view of the Skyliner going over the glassy water. They're moving so fast. There's the Skyliner station, so you can catch it from right here at Pop. I'll take you to Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Riviera, Caribbean Beach Resort, or Caribbean, however you want to say it. And it's a beautiful ride. We're walking through the 1950s building, and they have records with 50s music, little transistor radios.
I like how they have records here, but on ours they have CDs.
Yeah. The animated classic Lady and the Tramp was released in 1955, so they're here at the 50s building. Everything that you see around each building is, you know, from that era, that decade. And they've got some 1950s kids bebopping and dancing. I love that the 60 for 1960s is tie-dye. Gotta love some good theming, but right now we're gonna go inside the main hall, Classic Hall, which holds dining and all bunch of stuff, shopping, and the lobby. And the lobby's full of cool decorations and things from each era too. And then behind reception, they've got a bunch more really great photographs representing each decade. And now it's time for dinner. They have so many cute little characters inside of like ride vehicles or boats or whatever. And this little Mickey and Minnie and the People Mover is just the cutest. They do also have some resort specific merchandise. This very cute one, Have a Nice Day, with Pop Century Resort on the back. Oh, Pop Century ears. I have never seen these. They're like vinyl ears, it looks like. That's really cool. That is kind of awesome, actually. I've never seen these. They have water bottles, and then we are both just fawning over this. It's an ornament of the Mickey phone. Look at the little just like Mickey on the tag.
We get 30% off right now.
Oh yeah, you're right, because it's like VI pass holder days. $25. That's a beautiful ornament though.
Really cool.
And it says Pop Century on it, and look at the care and like craftsmanship. The phone, well, it doesn't come off, but it has a little cord. I love that.
I'm very tempted.
Yeah, me too. Super cute shirt of Surfer Goofy with Mickey, and it says to the max Pop Century. And then this is really cute too. It's a sweater. Nice. Wow.
I love resort specific merchandise.
Me too.
It makes me so happy.
Me too. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. So they're keychains for your birth month with like the color of your birthstone. Let's see, do they have? No, they don't have mine. Oh, poo. I don't think I've seen these either. These are Disney 100 pins of a bunch of different characters. Look at the Snow White. Oh my gosh. And they're like platinum with one pop of color. Those are beautiful. Food court time. This is pretty much the only place to eat inside Pop Century. You can get a few snacks at the Pedal Pool Bar, but there's a bunch of different places to eat within here. We got the two specialty dinners. One of them is the Impossible Meatloaf with herb roasted garlic mashed potato, garlic green beans, and mushroom gravy. And the other is the Sesame Chicken Stir Fry, chicken, broccoli, red pepper, and onion with jasmine rice. The Impossible Meatloaf is actually really good. It's really hearty, and it's all just nice and yummy. Simple but good. Of the two things, I preferred the Impossible Meatloaf. We both like the Impossible Meatloaf better. I don't know if I'd recommend the Sesame Chicken. It was okay, but the Impossible Meatloaf was actually really good. And we wanted the Pride Relayed, and sadly they sold out of them. They told us they sold the last one 10 minutes before we ordered, but it looks delicious. Everybody's going surfing. This is the photo op, like one of the photo ops you have to get here at Pop. You just have to. Real car.
Is it?
Yeah, I thought it was just like a fake prop car. Heading back to our room, and yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of activity. The resort is busy, it's summer, and it feels really fun. Like everybody's out having a good time.
It's nice walking through here at night.
It's so nice at night. I love all the trees that they've, you know, all the landscaping. It's like the peaceful sounds of nature and all the creatures mixed with the sound of like people laughing and talking and elevators dinging. There's just something fun about it. Also from the food court, I got a big old cinnamon roll to bring back up to the room to have for dessert. All right, we're all snuggled up, all ready for bed. We're gonna watch a movie, go to sleep, and then I will see you in the morning. So good night.
Good night.
Good morning. Whoop. Alrighty, it's the morning. Time to get some breakfast. It looks like a beautiful day and we're headed to the Pop food court for breakfast. A lot of people having breakfast. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it does? We both got the Mickey Waffle Bounty Platter, so it comes with Mickey waffles, scrambled eggs, potato barrels as they call them, sausage, and bacon. We're back in the arcade because we are gonna get a little gift also for someone, and these little, for puppies, these little tags are so cute and a really, really nice gift.
Alright.
And then you get to watch it being engraved. Alright, so it's gonna pick the right one. We got the 100th anniversary one. Look, it's selecting it. Beep, boop, boop.
See it.
I see it. It's pretty. Turn that puppy over and start the engraving.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat to watch. Ooh.
That's too high.
Yeah, it's going too high. Come on, I want to see.
Do the number first, I guess.
And here's what it looks like. Very cute, shaped like a little dog bone and decorated with the 100. It's got like castles on it, and it's that pretty violet color. And it's got Mickey and Minnie on it, and the other side is engraved with the name and phone number. Time to go get ready to check out now. I guess the reason everything looks so fresh over this day is because they're constantly repainting it, or currently repainting it, because it looks like right now this side of the Pac-Man thing is getting kind of scraped off, and this side looks super fresh and vibrant. So it's really nice to see how they maintain and take care of this resort to keep it looking so good. The Walkman. Nice. Oh, the pool looks nice today too. But it is time for us to get to the room and check out. Wah! And that wraps up our stay here at Pop Century in a standard king room. We did book for a standard room, and then I went to the front desk to check in and asked if they had any king rooms available, and they did, which was lovely. I do think a preferred room is worth it if they're available in your price range, because you're closer to the lobby and the pool and all that, but it actually wasn't that bad, and it's really pretty and nice to walk around this resort. So, you know, staying in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, I think are the ones that are the furthest away. So it's a little bit of a walk, but we really, really enjoyed it. I still do love this resort. I want to say recently, but I think it was last year, we stayed at All-Star Sports, and we also had a great time. And I think the All-Star resorts are fun too and a good value. So any of these are great, but the difference here is the Skyliner that'll take you to Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and other resorts. At the value resorts, there aren't like sit-down restaurants or anything like that. It's generally a food court like you saw here at Pop, but they have different little sections with different kinds of food, and that is perfectly fine. There's also a fridge and a coffee maker, so you can keep leftovers. There's no microwave in the room, but there is a microwave in the food court, so if you bring your own food or have leftovers or whatever, you can take them to the food court to heat them back up and either eat them there or trudge them back to your room, depending on where your room is. This resort has a lot of nostalgia for me because of the visits that when I would come up from Miami, and also the whole thing is nostalgic. That's the whole theming here for those eras, those decades. It would have been so cool to have another resort with the first half of the century and like turn of the century and 20s and 30s and 40s. That would be so cool. Maybe something Disney will still want to do one day. Doubt it, but it would be so cool. And Disney's really good at that kind of theming too, like Adventureland and Frontierland and even Fort Wilderness and all of that. I hope that you enjoyed staying here at Pop Century, a value resort here at Walt Disney World, with us on a one-night stay in a standard room and enjoying some of the amenities here. I love to be able to share the theme park resorts with you so that when you're planning your trip, you can see like, where do I want to stay? And then we'll mix in all sorts of different things. So stay tuned for all of that. So thanks again for hanging out with us. I am sending you a ton of love. I will see you for the next video. And until then, as always, stay infused. Bye.